Hi ho, welcome back to another Boy Time reaction video. This is our first viewer request video. Um, watch the wheel spin here for all the viewer requests that we currently have. 10 total.
Entries. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Any hopes, dreams, wishes, regrets?
No regrets. I would like Paper Mache Dream Balloon, Kate Bush, Mitski just for the album cover alone, frankly.
Okay.
And then Lucy Dacus, Historian.
Of
That
course.
would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think Kate Bush, Mitski, Paper Mache Dream Balloon, because I haven't heard it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wilco's intriguing as well.
Oh, yeah.
I guess we'll just
Well,
see what the fate of the wheel decides.
guess we'll see.
Oh boy. Ooh, we almost got it. Wilco,
I was
baby.
so kind of excited. Okay.
Ah!
Winner!
Oh! Wilco.
Nice.
Wow.
It's a good wheel.
Today we're listening to Wilco's Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. We'll put the name of the commenter who recommended it in the video, so you can get your 10 seconds of fame or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't think either of us have any experience with this. This was a little, I wouldn't say before our time. It's just I think something we both missed out on.
Frankly, I don't even know what Wilco is, what genre it
Okay.
is, what I'm getting into at all.
So you're completely clueless.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know Jeff Tweedy, and I know that this is Jeff Tweedy's one of his projects.
Okay.
And I know the album cover. I know everything surrounding it, that it is held in very, very, very high regards. So we're getting into a classic album for the first time.
Okay.
So this probably, hopefully, is pretty good. I don't see myself disliking it. I don't know what it's gonna bring though, so I guess we'll figure it out.
Mm.
Knowing Jeff Tweedy, I know it's probably gonna be some kind of like indie rock type stuff.
Oh, okay. That sounds fine to me.
Yeah. But we'll jump in here. If you want us to listen to something, put it in the comments. We will include it in our wheel if like either one of us have not heard it or both of us haven't heard it. If we both heard it, then we'll just tell you
Yeah.
that we heard it. But yeah, do that. We'll probably do these like once every 2 or 3 videos.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So, but we can jump in here.
Okay.
The first song is 7 minutes long.
Oh, bold
I am
start.
trying to break your heart. I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm already liking production.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right now.
Getting some Fiona Apple vibes too. Percussion's like really just there.
Never listened to Fiona Apple, so I don't know if
That's kind of
true.
like
You might
kill
be-
me, I guess.
You might be lying.
I'm not reacting or anything, but this is fantastic.
It's going.
I'm just taking this in right now. God, that's so cool.
The xylophone?
Everything's off key.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
It's breaking apart.
Why?
It's getting a little too scary.
You didn't say this was going to be a scary album.
Shush.
Okay.
That was the first song.
That was the first song. You already know.
I mean, if you're not going to talk, that was amazing. Um, that's an introduction. I feel like there's no way you can top that now. But knowing this album, not knowing this album rather, but knowing that it's a classic, um, that was some like from what my reference points are like Fiona Apple. I got a lot of that in there with like the very weird and off the wall percussion all over the place, and I love that the song just kind of breaks apart as it goes on. But then like at the same time you got this amazing piano solo that comes in about like 5.5 minutes. There was just a lot going on, but that was awesome.
It's too long.
God. Dude's like keeping a watch on him the whole time.
You gotta do something. It was too sleepy.
It was doing everything.
Nope.
Okay.
We'll have to see going forward, but for me, this is not a very good start.
Okay.
They're probably the exact opposite of everything you just said.
Yeah, no, that was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to like, react during it, but I just got lost. I'm like, I'm just gonna let it. I'll talk after the song.
Okay.
Chimera is next, if that's how you say that. You can tell this is 2002.
Yeah.
This post Nirvana age here.
This is a little more my speed.
Yeah, I think so. I hope this percussion stays constant. The freaking like just banging on a trash can type sounding thing.
I also noticed the xylophone is
Yeah.
constant too, which I like. I like the xylophone. Mm-hmm. Also, is that like what's that thing where you play it in the air? It's like the Cimarron or something.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Sounds like that. Classic ending.
It really is. That was Chimera. That's what I'm gonna call it.
Chimera.
I don't know
Chimera.
Kamara.
Kamala Harris.
Kamara Harris. I don't know.
I like that song.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was nice. That seems to be more of a like a more poppy radio song,
Yeah,
especially in 2002.
Oh yeah, I could. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can envision this whole era as we're listening to it. It's just I grew up with everything like a little bit more kind of adjacent to this, but not quite this level.
Mm-hmm.
I was more in the rock stuff than a little bit further out here.
Gotcha.
But I really like his because I don't want to say his delivery's monotone, but it's more laid back, and then he lets all the instrumentation do the emotion, which is really cool. But you also get this really weird thing where you got the xylophone and these like very dingy drums or whatever. That's probably not even drums. He's just like banging on like foil or something. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. I will say that there were some points in the first song where I thought his vocals were like bad, but I never got that from number 2.
I think that was intentional because they had the piano go off key.
Yeah.
So I think there was like points where he like slipped out of even just the the normal like chord structure for what the song was.
Yeah, and I get that, like, but it was like his vocal quality. It was like really strained, and like you could tell that he was like putting a lot of emphasis on the throat, which is not what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like when he was hitting those high notes, I was like, "Ooh, dude, you're not hitting that right."
He was breaking all the rules on the first song, so I wasn't gonna like. I didn't even notice it, to be honest. I think it fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I like this song substantially better.
I'm the first one's gonna be like To Beat for me because that was like flawless. And know that we are not doing lyrical stuff. If I pick up something, I'll talk about it, but don't expect us to know anything. So
yeah,
give us your context on this thing because I have no clue. I'm sure there's a history of this and stuff, but
for sure, give us a history lesson. I'd love to read up.
Please, I want to know because I'm sure that'll make the album better,
Mm-hmm.
knowing all the backstory. But Radio Cure is next.
Okay.
This track I can actually pronounce
Oh.
with confidence. I already like it.
This is Jukebox Hero.
That's that is not where I thought.
Just the beginning of it.
Okay. I can kind of see why this was labeled like alt country, whatever that means.
Alt country?
Yeah, that's what the genre was.
Oh. Okay. Yemo.
Emo. There's so much Nirvana influence. I'm just gonna say that. I think it was still just taking everybody.
I think so. Even though Nevermind, wasn't that 91?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It lasted a long time.
Yeah.
This is really sick.
This is gonna be another polarizing one. I can
Oh, it
feel.
really is. Now the xylophone's like haunting.
It's like a carnival, like a
Yeah,
one of those horror booth thingies.
kind of.
Yeah. Haunted house is what I'm thinking of. at a carnival. Where it
At the
does
carnival.
like the little Jack in the Box
Oh.
thing.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Radio Cure.
Radio Cure. More like Radio Sick.
Again, that was incredible. This is like innovation that I didn't expect. This is like Siegfried in an album and not just one song from Blonde, for people that don't know.
Yes.
It's this very like weird and like not disorienting, but very spacey. And this one's very like low key and broken, and the radio waves and like static is like actually going through the motions and making like enhancing the music because they're changing frequencies.
Hmm.
That's like really, really cool.
I'm getting mad Radiohead vibes here.
This one I did a little bit. It's kind of like some slower, like the bend stuff.
Hmm.
A lot of Nirvana. I heard that.
That too. Yeah. I think the drop was pretty epic. Like
Yeah, that
4
was
minutes
amazing.
in. I don't know. It's been a long time to get there though. And
It did. This is definitely one that grows on someone as a first reaction. I could tell as I was getting like 3/4 toward the song. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be like one of those that people would just like worship because of how like deep you can connect with it eventually. But yeah, that was like, again, great. I'm gonna be speechless by the end of this because I don't know how to freaking talk about artists I literally don't know anything about. But I'm getting the hype already when we're 3 songs in. So
Okay.
War on War is next. I hope this is a happy song.
Okay.
There's no wars in 2002. There's no way, you know?
No, in 2002?
Oh, it was Paradise.
Yeah. Oh,
It's a war?
there's a war on war. You get it?
Really? War on war crime. I don't know what that is, but I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be like a weird synth they're doing.
Maybe.
Ton of reverb.
He likes those like radio sounds. So.
Mm-hmm. Is this the electric harmonica?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's too laid back to be.
Yeah. There's just some riffs that kind of sound reminded me
Yeah.
of Blues Traveler. Hints of Blues Traveler.
Very minor. That was a really good end.
War on War.
War on War.
That was
That
pretty
was
good.
yeah. I like how I'm getting the emotions and like the narrative of each track without understanding like any of the lyrics or not paying attention to them.
Yeah.
Because that whole song was like, you know, it was pretty like, it's not like too like, you know, down. And then he like sours the entire thing in like the last minute and a half and like changes one note to make it like off key.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
Yeah. I think that's probably my favorite song so far.
Okay.
Just for the record.
For the record, we will keep track of that as it will maybe change.
We'll see.
I'm
looking at
I
this.
have heard things about this song.
Okay.
The next song.
Well, this is by far the most popular.
It is,
song.
and I've heard people say that this is one of the best songs ever. Not to put high expectations on it.
Oh my! Even better than "Comfortably Dumb."
Oh, we're getting to the song. Okay. Sounds kind of familiar.
This is a fiddle.
This is a fiddle.
Or a violin if you're so inclined.
Nah.
Okay. These drums are super laid back.
Mm-hmm.
This is the opposite of what I've expected so far.
I guess that's the country part.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
Country
little
riffs.
flourishes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Etc.
Etc. Yeah, I didn't talk at all during that, but that was amazing.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best song ever.
And maybe not in first listen, no. But I mean, I could see it. It wasn't as experimental as the other ones, but it still had like enough different, and like that keyboard was like really, really good compared with like tied in with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They haven't missed so far. I'm like speechless. I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah,
I'm just lost.
I don't want to be too controversial because like I'm not really feeling this like at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe just like on the surface level where it's like this is music and I can listen to it a little bit. But like yeah, I'm not really vibing on it. That being said, Jesus Etc. was pretty good. Okay. But like I don't know if I'll ever listen to this again. But who knows? Maybe something will come up that will surprise me.
Maybe.
I'm strapped in at this point.
I'm looking for a bad thing and I can't find one. So
I think it's just there's nothing like outwardly bad for me, but there's nothing like that's blowing me away crazy.
Well, you like things to be in your face and like apparent. And
yes.
This album is the absolute opposite.
Yeah. So
from what I'm picking up so far.
Yeah, I haven't been like super impressed. I have a hard time focusing on multiple different things. So like I've been like trying to focus in on one aspect. Like the vocals aren't blowing me away, which is usually something that I can really gravitate to. The drums aren't like crazy interesting where like a King Gizzard or something will be like, I need to focus on this. And then like there's some weird instrument stuff and that's cool. I like the weird synthy stuff. But I don't know, nothing really that would make this something very interesting for me.
You like more flashy stuff. It's like,
yes,
here it is. This is like what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I go mainly off of feeling and tone and mood.
Yeah.
So it's like two completely different ways of looking at it.
Yes.
Which is interesting. That's what you get here. We get two very different perspectives.
Mm-hmm. And that's really the crux of this whole show.
Really is.
Yeah.
That being said, man, the subject matter on the last two tracks has been incredibly heavy, and the next track is called Ashes of American Flags. So
this is probably going to be easy listening.
Yep. Extremely easy listening.
Yeah.
Sounds a lot more country than the other ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say this sounds like a patriotic song,
So you're
which
pulling
is,
a Bruce Springsteen.
yeah, I think that's what's
Yeah.
gonna happen here.
I feel like this is more like the best song I've ever heard and not the last one.
Yeah, this is definitely more musically experimental
A little
than
bit.
Jesus, etc.
This is the worst album for reacting because I'm just speechless all the time. I have nothing to add. Let's go down to the wire every time. I gotta pause. Let me just sit back up. Okay, that might be the best song. I don't know.
The
That
best
isn't the
song.
most like early 2000s freaking protest song or anything.
Mhm.
That was wow. I did not pick up on songwriting until now, but my God.
Yeah. Is it what I said? It's a protest song that's disguised as a Bruce Springsteen thing?
Oh.
No? Okay.
This whole thing was just like so down in the dumps.
Oh. The beginning started off so patriotic, though.
Yeah, it was almost like reminiscent of like the Star Spangled Banner. Like he did something that was like kind of familiar with it, which was really cool. And then he used like these really like kind of, I don't know if they were like tribal drums or just like very distant drums to like do like the gunfire. Like that was awesome. And they talked about like the American dream or whatever. I forgot what the line was. I don't remember. Like turn all your lies into wishes or something.
Yeah.
Like, man. Ugh.
Yeah. I feel like I would probably fuck with this song, songwriting wise. But
I don't know what people in 2002 were thinking when they heard this. 'Cause this is like, there's so much weird stuff going on.
yeah, I don't know. This doesn't seem like something that came out in 2002, but
No.
also it does feel like something that came out.
Yeah.
It's like this weird, like super innovative, like musically experimental, weirdo instrumental stuff that you would see nowadays, but also with a lot of like contexty stuff from the early 2000s. It's a weird combination.
But I absolutely love it. The only things I can compare it to are artists today. So, I mean, like, I know people were getting crazy when like OK Computer and stuff came out, and people were like, "Whoa, you can do this in popular music." But yeah, this is one that grows, and I'm already loving it. So, whoever commented this, you might have just drugged me under into a deep dive. So,
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
but yeah, we got 5 more songs still. So, heavy metal drummer is next. I hope there's some heavy drums. I did not expect a drum kit. The drum machine.
Yeah, this is heavy metal.
Yep, for sure. Super weird combo, but I love it.
What combo?
Like the drum machine and the freaking piano on top of it, and the freaking shaker.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of different things. That's for sure.
God, he's switching between the drum kit and live drums, or the drum machine and live drums. Just noticed that. Wow. That was a heavy metal song.
Yeah, it was.
Not what I was expecting at all compared to the last 3 run we've been on. He's like, all right, let's talk about some stuff, and it's not pretty stuff, and then just heavy metal drummer. I still liked it. I noticed at the very end that they were using a drum machine and they switched between that and live drums. It was like completely different feel, but that's really cool. Yeah, it was just a fun song.
A fun song.
I'm not gonna get super deep in that one, but
No.
I am noticing like his choruses do the same thing that like a Phoebe Bridgers does, where whatever formula she uses to write hooks, it's not like a overly sad like progression. It's like a warm hug progression, but it's not ever happy. That's what I'm getting off of this. I don't know how to explain it other than that,
Okay.
but that's what I'm getting here.
Uh,
I'm not musically intelligent, so
okay.
whatever comes out of my mouth is how I feel and perceive things. So
The warm hug progression.
yeah, I'm an artist and not the musical forms. This is what you're getting from me.
Okay.
Yeah, we got FOMO. I'm the man who loves you, Jim.
Thanks.
Thanks. You mean they can play guitar?
What do you mean? They've been playing guitar this whole time.
Not the loud one.
No, not this guitar.
Not this one. Now this is 2002.
Yeah. Get those Smash Mouth vocals in here.
Heck yeah. Getting this very like high uptick in emotion here.
Mm-hmm.
Like get very low and now it's back.
Just makes me wonder where the rest of this is gonna go.
Yeah. I can't say happy for too long.
No. Not on this thing.
Not in this thing. What in the world?
Well, you didn't expect the horn section?
No. It blended so well with the guitar solo.
Frankly, I saw it a mile away.
Okay.
Just saying.
I'll just be smarter next time.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah. This is like the Rock Band mode where you can make your own guitar solo.
Wow.
I'm not wrong.
Can't tell if that's a compliment or an insult.
I don't know yet. I have decided it's a compliment.
Okay.
He's just having fun.
Yeah.
The song would have been too straightforward if they didn't just have the guy on the electric guitar and be like, "Yeah, just do what you want."
Yeah.
They didn't even play the rest of the song for him. They just said, "Just do whatever," and
Yeah.
then come back to us. That was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
That's my favorite song.
Okay, I expected so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Heavy Metal Drummer is like maybe my least liked, if I can even pick one. But
Okay.
there's been no falling off point, so I am wondering where we're going with 3 songs left though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There weird mood switches.
Yeah,
Very kind of
usually there's like
bipolar.
a second act low point, but this is like a second act high point.
That's true. I don't
It's
know.
already about to like crash into the ground.
I don't know. I don't know what pot kettle black means.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. What a transition.
Okay.
Looks like staying with the second act high point.
Maybe. He could be fooling us.
That's true. Hard to say.
This is so nostalgic even though I've never heard this in my life. This is a happy and sad song.
How so?
It's balancing.
Yeah. Did Wilco invest in xylophones or something? Or...
They must have.
Yeah. I mean, why else would you be pushing it so hard?
Because it sounds great. A fadeaway?
On this album?
On this one?
I would never call a black pot
That's
kettle
strange.
black.
Yep. That's the motive.
Yep.
I think it's transitioning, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
That one was also really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like that one more than the last one.
I
if I can
agree.
compare those two. This one was great.
Yeah.
The little country flourishes added quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how he went into like a heavier guitar part and then just said stop and then just went to a different section completely and then brought it all back at the end with the string section.
Yeah.
Just heightened it.
It was a nice little progression.
Yeah.
Where it definitely ended on the climax, which is what you would want.
Exactly.
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite out of the I don't want to call it the happy section, but the not like oh my god, I like this is draining, you know?
Yes.
That section.
Okay.
2 songs left. We're going into Poor Places. It did transition, okay.
Someone has a leaky ceiling.
Okay, we're back. Happy time's over.
I'm sad.
Well, that's a switch.
Yeah. Not what I was expecting. That's the name of the album.
No way.
It's true.
That's crazy. Little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Stop at 5 seconds here. I have a feeling that's gonna do something.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
That's the best song so far.
That is the absolute best song so far.
Finally, we agree on something.
Wow. It's close with the other. This whole thing's amazing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was just beautiful. The only thing I can remotely compare that to would be like a moon-shaped pool with like the very like pretty high key pianos, and the guitars kind of being very like cinematic and stuff, and then just it's so atmospheric. That was a perfect song, if I might add.
Wow.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Okay.
I mean, I picked up on talking about poor places like the homeless, all that kind of thing. But given the time, poor places could also be overseas, and they were saying it was hot, and there was wars going on at this point.
Really?
Believe it or not, in 2002.
I
Yeah,
had no idea.
so no idea. Yeah, amazing songwriting, perfect instrumentals. I don't know what else to say. So
yeah, I don't know anything about what they're saying. I don't think I've been able to pick out a single lyric.
okay, I'll just translate.
Yeah, just translate it for me. But based on what you're saying, good stuff. In terms of songwriting, it's all good.
Yeah, it's
stuff that I would agree with, sociopolitically.
Sociopolitically. So I feel like there are songs, and the only songs I've picked up on are like the ones where he makes you listen.
Okay.
Which are probably intentional, because I think they carry the strongest message that I'm getting, at least.
Probably.
From this one, and like Ashes of American Flags, Jesus, etc. War on War, the kind of the instrumental told the story for me. But yeah, really nice. Last song, 7.5 minute banger, Reservations. Closes thing out.
I didn't do anything with it.
I still like it. I like how it dropped out.
Yeah.
They cut it off. You don't get that like close. Nothing else?
There's still like over 10 seconds.
I know, I was waiting. God, it's so quiet. There was something happening. It was very quiet.
It was like I don't know, like
It's
an
like one
alarm or
organ, like
something. Oh,
super low, I think. That was a great closer. That's not obviously not something you listen to every time. I feel like you need that after this. But yeah, that was Yankee Hotel Foxtrot. I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, this deserves classic status and all the praise it gets off of first listen. I'm gonna be listening to this multiple times over again just to really get the full experience. I feel like I definitely got a lot out of this, but I think listening to it straight through with no skips and really listening to it over and over again and picking up on stuff, maybe knowing the backstory and context will help as well. But some amazing experimentation. I got a little scared when I saw alt country was the genre, but this is
I
like
don't think that's what it
there's like
is.
very minor parts of country in here, but the
Yeah.
rest it's just I don't know what to label it as, but it's like flawless in most parts. Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Uh, I didn't like it.
Okay.
I think this is probably the antithesis of what I'd like,
Yes.
just in general. I don't think even like something that like my favorite song, "Poor Places." I'm never gonna listen to that again.
Hmm.
Probably. Uh, man, I don't know. Everything just was super one note for me. Nothing really jumped out that was very impressive. Um, I've just been spacing out for most of this stuff. Nothing was really grasping me, making me want to listen to it. Um, I was pretty unimpressed. Um, Most of the time, I was thinking like, what else would I rather be listening to? And that was basically anything. I even appreciated Radiohead a little bit more as I was listening to this.
Mm.
Uh, Made me want to go listen to a good thing that bored me half to death. So
Okay.
those are my opinions. I did not like
Cool.
this at
Well,
all.
I feel
A
bad for
little
you.
bit. I'd probably, I'd probably, if I was to do like on a scale of 1 to 10 of my enjoyment, it was probably a 2 because there was probably a couple moments where I was like, that was decent,
Hmm.
but yeah, I don't know. Not vibing with this one at all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if
Sorry,
you guys can get mad at
commenter.
him,
Yeah,
um, yeah, you're typing your comment right now.
yeah,
This is how he responds to things, so just know that.
yeah.
Um, yes, he has nothing against the artist, or
No,
he just doesn't like it, even though he's making it sound like it's bad. It's not bad.
I
He
said
just
off
doesn't
of
like it.
my enjoyment.
You did, but you were going hard. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, this is like the opposite of what he usually listens to, but yeah, the artistry in here is incredible. This is incredibly creative. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be listening to this again and again and again. So, um, yeah, good recommendation. Thank you. I'm gonna be diving in more of Wilco's stuff. I don't know if anything's as good as this. I haven't seen any other Wilco album, um, so we'll have to figure that out. But
I don't know.
yes, that was our first viewer reaction. Are we spinning a wheel for the next one?
I believe I have the wheel ready, so we
Okay.
can spin the wheel for the next fan
Yeah.
reaction.
We'll just do a little anticipation that you won't, it'll be a much later date, but
Yeah,
there will be another one coming, so
yeah,
you'll know what it is at least.
sure. What are we hoping for this time? Most of the same.
Yeah.
I'm probably looking forward to King Gizzard the most. I'm interested in Kate Bush because um, whoever has been leaving comments has been giving great recommendations. And so I trust her on her recommendations. So that's what I'm looking for, I think.
Okay.
What are you looking at?
I'll take anything.
Okay. Anything?
Yeah, I mean Blur. I'm not like, um, I'm familiar, but I haven't heard much, and it is kind of this '90s alt rock, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but after what I've listened to with Wilco, I can listen to anything that you guys recommend because yeah,
Okay.
forcing me to listen to fantastic music is not a bad thing. So show me what you got,
Let's see.
Lucy. Oh,
Oh,
Mitski.
that's the fake
Jebaited.
out.
Jebaited.
Okay.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that.
I don't know what to expect with this one either. I have no idea.
Okay, you're just going blind again.
Yeah. So there's
It
that.
was commented on a Boy Genius video, I think, so expect something along those lines.
Okay. Well, that should be good then.
Catch us next video for Kendrick Lamar's Untitled Unmastered.
Yes.
That'll be a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, recommend us stuff. We will add it to the wheel. We're just going to keep running this wheel down. So if there's only 2 recommendations left, then if you put one in, you got a pretty high chance of us listening to it.
True.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Give us some backstory in this. I'm interested. I'd like to hear it from the source instead of looking it up myself because I'm lazy. So, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you for watching if you made it this far.
Mm-hmm.
And bye, I guess. Cool. I'm not the one recording, so I can't tell when to end it.
Bye-bye.